Nuts? Welcome back to the Nut House. It's like you were just here, isn't it? And yet you're back again. So soon. What? Holy
crap, I think they're here for my nuts.
And I said that right along with my alert, I think. Anyways, hi Jade. We're just getting started. Thank you for the follow, Alley Cat. Very much appreciated. Just started. Wait, maybe you were watching and waiting. I feel like you might have been watching and waiting. That or it just happened. I mean, it could be either, but thank you, Jade. For those of you who are new to the Nut House, I am Game Crazy 20. You can call me Game. You can call me Crazy, but please do not call me late for dinner. I like my dinner. Thank you. Hi, Dad. Not here for my nuts. Nah, I guess not. You don't have, the same, joy of nuts as a squirrel, do you? But yes, so as I was saying,
So cheaper.
So that one little story behind that one. I was watching Mary Owie and her friends playing Repo on Saturday, and they had a mod that had like mimics in it. So it would listen to what everyone was saying, and it would pick something out, and it would basically just record the snippet of what it was hearing, and then say it randomly, when it was close or something. It's a cheaper. It just sounded so silly, and this thing said it like 3 times while I was watching. And it was something that Mary had said before I started watching. So that's not necessarily Mary saying that one. That's the mimic in the game copying what Mary had said earlier with Mary's voice. That's why the question mark on that one. Basically, she said it because someone that she calls Cheapa had shown up in her chat. So she went, "It's a Cheapa!" And that's what the mimic picked up. What did you walk into? I'll show you what you walked into, Mary Owie. I was just mentioning the Cheapa incident from Saturday.
So cheaper.
It's you, but it's not you. I said I would do it. But yes, those who joined in on Jade's raid that are here for the first time, I would like to welcome you officially to the Nut House. You didn't think I'd actually do something about that? You need to learn very quickly. If it's silly, ridiculous, absurd, and I say I'll do it, if it's something that won't actually hurt someone, then you better believe I'm going to do it. You'll learn quickly that it's more shocking when I don't do it when I say that I will. But yes, those first-timers with the raid from Jade, welcome to the Nut House. This is where we get together, chat, I play games, we have some fun shenanigans and stuff. I do have a Discord server if you enjoy your time here and want to hang out with me and others that, spend time out over here. You can join that Discord. And a heads up for all of you here. This coming Sunday, there will be a watch party in the Nut House at 6 p.m. Central Time. And we will be watching Elf. Hello, Mom. So, if you're interested in joining us, or haven't watched Elf yet this year, or you have watched it already and you're like, well, I haven't watched it with these people, you are more than welcome to come on in and hang out with us as we watch the movie. Again, that's this coming Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. So, okay, I see that in chat. Yeah, that took a little while, didn't it? That one was delayed. For sure, for sure. So, it's looking like, I will be doing the Borderlands gameplay with Kyonko this Thursday, instead of it being yesterday, because Kyonko had something else booked beforehand and was like, oh, shoot, double book. I promised this to this person. I'm like, go do it. Go do it. So Kyonko went and did it. And we're looking at, about 2 p.m. Central for Borderlands on Thursday over on Kyonko's channel. I don't play it here on here because I just don't want to set up a third day really at this time, even as a occasional thing. But so yeah, over on Kyonko_VT's channel, Thursday, 2 p.m. Borderlands. I'll be over there for about 3 hours because instead of the usual amount of time, because I need to make sure that I'm ready to head out with my family to a ramen shop. We're celebrating my eldest niece's birthday with some very good ramen. And I am really looking forward to that. Alright, let's see what's left. Yes, weather permitting, that's right, Dad. If the weather allows, it could potentially get funky and be crappy. Even if it doesn't say that it's predicting it in the weather, it could still happen because that's how the weather freaking works out here. Alright, let's see. So those who were here on this past Saturday, got to watch me start Shantae Half Genie Hero. A couple weeks back on a Tuesday, before I got sick, I started Lunar 2 Remastered. And so we reached... It is supposed to be blizzard conditions. This one. Lovely. Lovely. The timing. Perfect. Wonderful. Fuck you, weather. Don't you dare get in the way of me and ramen. And having a good time with my niece. But, so, we had gotten started on Lunar 2 here a couple weeks back. The point that we stopped at was right after a character named Ronfar joined the party, and Lucia, who were trying to escort to meet the goddess Althena, decided to head off on her own, leaving Hero, Ruby, and Ronfar behind for whatever reason she is doing it. I have no freaking clue. She doesn't quite get things in the way humans do things yet. Like, you know, I mean, she didn't even know what singing was, or why or the sound of crying from a baby. She didn't know what that shit was. So, yeah, she's got a lot to learn. She's gonna need to learn to rely on help from others, because she's no longer a super powerful badass flinging killer magic around like she was when she first introduced herself. And that's because of the big bad Zophar yet. You haven't learned that yet. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Haven't learned to rely on help from others? Yes, a lot of people have trouble with that. A lot of people don't get that one yet. Sometimes I even have a problem with, you know, understanding and doing that one. It's just a thing. But I have no freaking problem putting myself out there for others to rely on me for help. But me go ask for help? Oh, hell no. I'm the one that helps people. Don't. You won't see me asking for... Okay, actually, I am a bit better at it than a lot of people I know, but I'm not great at it either. And I wasn't always as good as I am. You will sleep before you for help for the... You will sleep anyways. Even if you ask for help for something, you will sleep. You are potato. Swear, you are more cat than the other half. You are way more Nikomata. I swear. You don't look like you're more Nikomata, but you sure act it. So, where we will be at here today, we are heading towards a place called Dalton. And we're kind of in a hurry because that's the direction Lucia went, and Ronfar informed Hero that the guy who's searching for Lucia, thinking she's on Lunar to destroy it, so he's trying to capture her or get rid of her, you know, he thinks he's gonna save the world, is in Dalton right now on his super land walking cruiser thing, the dragon ship Destiny. And Lucia just recovered from a really, really bad curse that had her, like, death's door the entire time. She doesn't have super amazing magic, so she's gonna be in a lot of trouble. So yeah, that's the plan. Rush to Dalton, hopefully get there before anything happens, and if not, then I guess it's a rescue mission. Beyond that, stick around and you'll find out. Or you can kind of take a look at the stream title and get a slight idea of what may be ahead. But I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the bush, chit-chatting and everything anymore. We're gonna get to this game instead of talking for nearly an hour like on Saturday. Alright, here we go. Switch scenes. While I get this set up, fire up the Remastered Collection launcher. I swear this is the most ridiculous setup this thing has. It's load up launcher. Okay, cool. Select your game. Okay, yeah. Lunar 2 Remastered Edition. Thank you, please. All right, closing launcher, launching game. What? Can't you just go straight into the... Like, if I try to capture the screen from the launcher... You know, a lot of different games are like, okay, you have a menu with the games. You select the game, you're good. You immediately flow into that. Nothing closes, nothing opens. Not Lunar 2 Remastered, or not the Lunar Remastered Collection. Nope. So you select your game, we close this launcher. Windows down. Game is brought up. Hope you hadn't already set the screen capture on the launcher, or else you're gonna have to redo that shit. All right. Well, let's go. All right, so I had stated at the end of the stream last time I played this here with all of you that I would spend a bit of time between each stream of Lunar 2 grinding some, you know, by killing some enemies in the most recent place we had cleared to gain some extra silver and everything, so that you don't have to sit here and watch me do it as we progress through. So when we had saved at that point, Hero was at level 14, I believe. Yes, should be. Yes, 14. And Ronfar was level 12. Now that says level 17 because that tracks Hero's level. During my grind for silver, Hero gained 3 levels and Ronfar gained 4. Remaster doesn't even feel like a remaster. It feels more like they threw both games together and added a separate launcher to pick them. Alright, who the hell? Thanks, Mary. That'll actually be really great having that bit of snow to cool off. So I gained about 2,200 something silver during the grind, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but at this time in the game, it's actually a good amount. I wish they had done better. I will tell you that the sound quality is a whole lot. Okay. The sound quality for the remastered editions, I believe, sound better than the originals, or the versions that were on the PS1. But that may just be because technology being better, it makes it a little work out better. But they did update things and remaster them to work on the more recent technology and systems and stuff. I have to admit that I kind of like most of the voice actors for the remaster better. Like, the only one so far that I truly have been like, no, that ain't right, was Luna in the first one. She's the only one I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. No. The others did phenomenal work with their characters. Okay, I'll admit Null's VA kind of falls short of the original Null. I do like that one better too. but it's not as bad of a oof, that ain't right as Luna's is, in my opinion. Now, honestly, in Lunar 1, one character's voice acting was so good, and I hated that it was so good because it was fucking Nash. Game audio is a bit loud, huh? Okay, let me adjust. Let me fix that.
Check this out.
I don't need to hear that, please. Heard that enough. Heard that enough. Okay. Let me drop that a little. How is that? Let's see here. You know what I can do about the game audio? Just let me get out of this battle and I will adjust it in-game. Okay, speed up. I cannot handle you moving at your regular pace anymore. Yes, being able to hate on Nash and just rip on him non-stop is the best thing about Nash. His personality sucks. His attitude sucks. His pompous freaking face sucks. He just sucks. But the voice actor was good. Really good. Because he really made you not like Nash with how good he did the voice. He made it sound like you're dealing with the most pompous, stuck-up, pretentious piece of crap ever. Because you were. You really were. Oh, let's also not forget that he's a fucking coward. Like, early on, you have Remus, and you're like, damn, this dude's a coward. No, man. No. See, Remus is scared. But he continues on as best he can. Maybe, one time, he freaked out and panicked and rushed out of the place because, he couldn't see shit anyways. The fog was too thick, and you know what? That would unnerve anyone. I don't blame him for that one. But Nash? So fucking scared of having to fight Galleon that he betrays the group in hopes of sparing that Galleon will spare their lives. Dude.
Ferocious wind.
How the hell does Mia put up with him and stay with him long enough to have children to continue the Ausa line? I just can't fathom it. I mean, Nash is the one with that power going for him. Mia, like, she's just too nice. That's all it is. She's too nice, too kind. She doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and that's probably it. That's probably what it was right there. She felt sorry for the poor fool. That's all it was. Mia felt sorry for the Nash hole. Ain't no power in the verse that can ever convince me otherwise.
Lady Luck be kind.
Yep, I went auto that. My mistake. Seem to do that a little too frequently. There are just so many enemies around this area. It's... Okay, we gonna gamble right now?
Dodge this!
You know
Lady
odds?
Luck be kind.
I got it! Did damage. So, the thing with Destiny, guys, for those who haven't played this game before, is that when you use it, as you see, you select odd or even. And then you pray to fucking RNGesus that it lands on what you selected. Otherwise, it doesn't do a damn thing. However, if it lands on what you chose, you do some pretty good damage to every enemy. You know, good damage for a healer that isn't Jessica. Because Jessica could do some serious damage just by
Ferocious wind!
hitting them over the head.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Jessica was the type who could come in to deal with someone and say, as a priestess of the goddess Althena, in her name I shall smite you. And whoever she said it to would shit their pants in fear. At least they would if they understood who they were dealing with.
Lady Luck be kind.
They probably would even if they didn't know, because she would sound that terrifying and just intimidate the crap out of them, literally.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
God, I love Jessica. I mean, what? Hold on, wait. Yeah, she's a great character. That's what I meant.
Dodge this!
Alright. That's the desert one.
Bang! You're dead!
Hey, Chief,
Yeah,
take a
I
look.
did kill the enemies.
Is that Lucia?
As I made my way here. Oh. We're too late. But you must believe me. My story is true. I've no reason to lie. If I do not find Athena before Zophar returns to power, he will destroy your world. Ha! You expect me to believe that, Destroyer? Athena's only order was to eradicate you, not to listen to your evil lies. I will fulfill my duty to the goddess I serve and bring you to justice. Soldiers, take the destroyer below and seal it away. No, you can't. I won't allow it. Athena and I are one in our purpose. She would never command that I be destroyed. You have misunderstood your orders and brought shame onto yourself and Athena. You dare to place yourself in the company of the goddess, you insolent wench. Men, seize her now or face Athena's wrath. You reveal your fiendish power at last, Lucia. I will not let you escape. You will kneel before my sword and succumb to my strength. Okay. Leo! Phrasing? Leo says things without really thinking. Sometimes. A lot. Actually. You'll get used to it. It's different from Ronfar saying things, because Ronfar knows exactly what the hell he's saying, and it's absolutely intentional that he's saying it the way he's saying it. He's like Kyle in that regard. Guards, take this pathetic fraud to the brig. This can't be happening. Why did Leo defeat her when you lifted the curse, Ronfar? Leo is the white knight of the guard, kitty cat. Lucia never stood a chance against him. We don't sneak onto the ship and get her out of there pronto. We all know what Leo will do. He won't do anything. We're going to rescue Lucia no matter who stands in our way. I got pretty beat up and used up a lot of MP back in that previous area. And someone smashed the goddess statue. What hero? The statue of the goddess Athena has been shattered. We just have to find another way to restore her health. So, if you don't remember from the last time in this game, which very easy to be the case considering how long it's been, in the town where we met Ronfar, Larpa, the church or whatever there, run by the Chosen, had a statue in it for healing, even though there was one outside in the town. But if you were to try to use that statue inside their church, they demand 100 silver to use it. Yes, they absolutely, like, you need to pay for the blessings first. So here's one of the Chosen's churches right here. And wouldn't you know it? They got a statue that's not busted in here. Who wants to place money on it being the Chosen that shattered the statue? It's an easy one to win. Okay. Will this finally be better than the ancient computer? I have to take a look at that. Okay, 41 with 3 attacks. 59 with 2 attacks. It's still not quite there, I don't think. No. Nope. Still not there. That ancient dagger. It puts in some good work for a long time, don't it? Upgrade defense for Ronfar, that there, and upgrade damage with the flail instead of the mace. We can replace the saucepan lid with an actual shield now. Good. Very, very good. I'm gonna take my chances going into the Dragon Ship Destiny well low on MP. Yeah, Lunar, this series is and was and is. It is, Kai. You are correct. Love this game. I love the last game. I love everything about both of these games except for Nash. I heard Lord Leah saying that the girl we captured has come to destroy our world. Now I know women can be evil, but how can a girl that beautiful possibly be a monster? Dude! The fuck? You can't just say that! You cannot just unironically say that kind of thing! Greetings, civilian. I apologize for the inconvenience, but we're not giving tours of the Destiny today. Lord Leo is undertaking a critical mission for Althena, and we must be ready to aid him at any time. Although, if Jade were still listening when I read that and the guy said, I know women are evil, she would probably go, damn right I am. But we all know the truth. She's also cute. Has to be the most boring job in all the universe, even including my brief stint as a potato peeler. No one in their right mind would attempt to storm the armory of the Dragon Ship Destiny. You're right. I have no intentions of storming the armory. There's nothing there that I need or want. Duh. Now, the other part of the ship... Oh, goody! A non-shattered, free statue. Ain't that shit useful? Alright. So now to find Lucia. And there are guards. I have to fight through all of them. Oh, you'll pass this checkpoint over my cold corpse. Okay. If you insist. Private. Right. So now that you see this, did you see what happened when I would attack? Well, the shield was up. He takes 0 damage from any of the attacks sent his way, at least physical, and counters for every attack that was sent in his way. Now, how about I blow him away instead this time?
Ferocious wind!
It works. But that costs 7 MP. How about this cheap one at 3? Or anger dice at 2?
Dodge this!
Boomerangs work too. You know, that's interesting. He can block a sword perfectly. Throw a boomerang at him, you know, he ain't getting his shield up in time. Even though the shield's already up. Right, so just to show you something really useful here, I just went out and back to the statue to heal. Guy's still out cold. You may abuse the statue to your, how much you want to abuse it as you get through. Oh, okay. Quick warning. What I'm about to read may gross you out. I think I popped a roid. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I did not need to know that, buddy. That is TMI. Hey, what the hell are you runs doing in the belly of the Destiny? Prepare for a thrashing. Okay. I'm prepared.
Lady Luck be kind.
So, when does the ration start? Buddy, you said I should prepare for a thrashing. When does it happen? You've beaten me. You're not going any farther. Oh. But you never... Okay, whatever. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. What do we have here? Spies of the Destroyer? Surrender now or forfeit your worthless lives. Yeah. Sure. Ah, it's a captain. Hey, we've got a higher ranking guy. Look at him spin that. Helicopter.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
It wasn't strong enough. Why has the goddess forsaken me? I don't know. Maybe because you're doing the wrong damn thing. Did you ever consider that? Halt, intruders! Lay down your weapons and surrender at once! Nah.
Dodge this!
Althena's blessing.
Ronfar. You didn't need to do that, honestly. That was silly.
Dodge this!
Perhaps I should have explained the definition of surrender to you. No, I know what it means. I just said fuck you. Well, what do we got here? Couple of spies trying to find the secrets of the Destiny. All you found is pain. You promise? One guy promised a thrashing, you know, or at least it made it sound like he was promising a thrashing and never did it.
Lady
So,
Luck
like,
be kind.
I'm kind of tired of being disappointed by you guys.
Just who the hell do you think I am?
I mean, you're a human. I'm crazy.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
And these privates are fucking liars.
Dodge this!
Ooh, an iron shield dropped! Ho ho! Ha ha ha! That's a nice upgrade to get for free. Thank you! You promised pain, and I didn't find that with you. But this shield will do as a replacement. Also super behind on stream, super browser. Oh, This is even worse than the time I unleashed an air biscuit right in front of Lord Leo. Dude, you have way bigger things to worry about than popping farts around that guy. Hope you enjoyed your tour of the Dragon Ship Destiny. Now let me escort you to the brig. Let me escort you to Sleepy Time Junction.
Lady Luck be kind.
Alright. Think about what you're doing, you fools. cannot release the destroyer into our world. I can, and I will, because that is totally not the destroyer anyways. You're a dumbass. The little sneak's got guts to storm the Destiny. I grant you that. I'm still gonna make you hurt. Again with these promises that will never be kept.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Are you sure about that?
Oh dang, Ronfar got snake eyes on that roll. That was
Dodge
unfortunate.
this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Way to go, Ruby. Way to go.
Dodge this!
Hey, Ronfar's at level 17. I'm gonna quickly go back and touch the goddess statue. Touch. Ooh, I feel all warm and tingly inside. I am restored. That's just indigestion. Oh, nice response. I like that one. You don't have proper clearance to be down here. Put a stop to your unauthorized entry. Sure.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
And there's a level for hero. You like those? Sorry, Lord Leo. Failed you and the goddess. Sucks to be you, dude. You're only a human. And you can't possibly understand. You must take me to Athena. Hero, that sounds like Lucia. Your world is in danger, and yet you refuse to listen. Why do you behave this way? Because you refuse to answer my questions. Why have you come, and for what purpose? Answer me, wench! I do not have to explain myself to you, or to any other human. Now release me at once! Your refusal to answer is an acknowledgement of your guilt, Lucia. How pathetic you are. Lock the cell door, soldier. No one is to open it without me personally present. Yes, sir. Your crime is treason, Lucia, and I sentence you to death. Tomorrow is your execution. Lord Leo, I just can't believe that girl we captured is a destroyer. She looks so normal. She only used her powers when we attacked her. Perhaps we're wrong. Never let the curve of a hip or the sparkle of a woman's eye sway you, soldier. Many men have made that mistake, and damned their eternal souls in the process. I am the White Knight, soldier. I cannot question the goddess, nor can I betray her trust. But hips, right? Dude, didn't you hear Shakira? Hips don't lie, motherfucker! Hero, why have you come here? Duh! Asking you, Lucia? Or did you forget that Leo plans to fuck you up? Fuck me off? I hope it doesn't hurt as much as when he struck me with his weapon. Oh, Lucia. Your innocence is endearing. Thank you, Hero. And to you as well, Ruby and Ronfar. You are my friends. Why does Leo want to kill me? Why does he refuse to listen to me despite my pleas? The White Knight of Althena should not act so foolishly. He should understand my mission. Oh, Lucia, Leo's just as dumb as any other boy. Isn't that right, Hero? I wouldn't say he's dumb. He's unquestionably the most stubborn bastard I've ever met. Lucia, don't worry about Leo. What matters is that you're with us and you're safe. If I don't meet with the goddess before Zolifar is revived, you'll all be in danger. Terrible danger. Missed the word. I read too fast. Thank you, ADHD, for keeping me on my toes. But in my current form, I don't have enough strength to protect myself from humans like Leo. Meeting with Althena will be all but impossible. You're going to find Althena because we're going to help you find her. We all are. Besides, going to the Holy City sounds like fun. And I'm always up for adventure. Okay, Mary. Have a good lurk. Thank you. Hero, I do not understand you. Why have you placed yourself in danger by coming here? And why do you offer to help me when you know it will only cause you even greater risk? Pipe down, you two. Someone's coming. Get out of sight! What's this? Destroyer cell door has been opened. We have ads coming up in about 3 minutes. The ad break will consist of 3 minutes of ads, which makes it a wonderful time to get a drink, get a snack, spend some time with the fur baby, maybe use the washroom, whatever you may want to or need to get taken care of during that time. We use this ad break here to ensure that pre-rolls do not happen for a full hour. And we renew that every hour with another 3 minutes of ads, but that's how it works here. When the ads start, I will stop the game, I will cease gameplay, and move to the Be Right Back scene. That way, anyone who doesn't have a subscription won't miss anything. We don't want anyone to miss out. Especially with this game. So let's get this story bit out of the way while there's still time. The Destroyer has escaped her prison. How can this be? It's only gone for a few moments. I should not have waited until tomorrow. I should have killed her at the first opportunity. Why did I doubt the will of Athena and allow myself to feel compassion for Lucia? See you, Leo. Ronfar, what in the name of the goddess has possessed you to ally with the Destroyer? Good thinking, hero. Look at the smoke coming out of Leo's ears. You cannot be doing this of your own free will, Ronfar. Lucia has placed you under her control. Not true, old pal. You and me are helping her for all the right reasons. Trust me on this. Alright. I was here. Let me hear a second, you guys. I'm gonna have a brief chat with the locked up little Leo. What could you possibly have to say, traitor? More lies like the ones you told me in Larpa? Just the truth this time, Leo. I'm going to Pentagulio with Hero and Lucia. When that girl destroys our world on fire, the blood of the innocent will be on your hands. You don't get it, bud. This girl isn't here to make the world go bye-bye. Something else. Something big. Something I don't quite understand. That's why I'm going to the Holy City. I'm taking a gamble on Lucia, bud. I'm smelling one hell of a pig. There's another reason I need to hit the Holy City, of course. We both know what it is. Goodbye, Leo. I'll see you when this is all over. Maybe you'll be ready to forgive me by then. Thanks for waiting up, guys. Let's say we get off this boat and head for the Holy City. If we hike north from Dalton, we'll hit the Illusion Woods. Once we're through the forest, the Holy City shouldn't be too much farther. I will now go to the screen for the break. It should be happening any moment. I'll see you all on the other side of the ads. And we are back. For those of you who decided to stick around for ads, if you had them, I really hope you didn't get any weird ads. I've been hearing that some pretty crazy ones been going around. I don't know any details about them, just that they're pretty crazy. Or that they really feel like they're out of place. Let's see, I believe I read this before the break, just in case I didn't. Once we're through the forest, the holy city shouldn't be too much fun. Thanks. Ron Far, good to know. So now, we get to leave the Destiny and move on. I'll be touching the statue on my way out. Little poke, and we're gone. So, to the north. This is where Concord directed it. I should probably do a quick check in buildings around here, just in case there's any chests. Grab. Don't want to miss them. Okay, definitely glad I checked. Free Starlight is always good to get. Let's see, were there any other places we could go in here? Yeah, I don't got anything. Check the tavern, and nope. Cool. Alright. We leave Dalton. Better head north. For the Illusion Woods. If we clear the woods, we can make tracks for the holy city of Venezuela. Yeah, you had said north before. Oh, sorry. Do you think we forgot that quickly? You had just said it, buddy. Okay. So, this one here is not the right one. But there are a couple things to pick up if we're allowed to. These aren't the Illusion Woods, buddy. Not yet, anyway. We've entered the Starlight Forest. The Illusion Woods are much harder to navigate and filled with some very nasty critters. Let's worry about one patch of trees at a time, okay? Sure, after I grab the items here. I want the items. Let me have the items. Green Goblins! Where's Spider-Man? We have a Green Goblin infestation. Oh, that's just an herb. I have both supply of those already. Now I can grab that one. As long as there's no rhyming polka dot out. I did not need to be reminded of that. Still scarred by it? How do you think I feel? Think I don't feel the same? You brought it up!
Dodge this!
Horrible.
Power!
You had a hard time sleeping last night. I believe it. Okay. So, something that was noticed by both me and Ayumi when I was playing this through off-stream. Lucia's face changes a lot in her portrait through the game. And the AI controlling what she does in battle also changes after different points. So if you pay attention to how Lucia does things in battle at this time, you'll find that she focuses mostly on destroying enemies and keeping herself safe and alive. Primarily, she focuses on herself. There, you can see part of that happening right there. Okay, that leads out to an area that we don't need to go to. So we can head back and out now. One more Green Goblin fight here.
Ferocious wind!
Use the herbs to top off that right now. Get plenty of them along the way. Wait. Okay, I guess I do have to go all the way through there? I forgot. Right, it is through here to get to the correct force. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fight every single one of these enemies this time. I'm gonna get through it. Dodge the ones I can. Oh, squeeze plate! You're trying to put the squeeze on me. I faded the burb. Ladies and germs, welcome to the beautiful and mysterious Star Dragon Tower. I'm gonna scout the area and make sure everything is cool, Daddy-O. Be right back. Ron Far, don't ever say that again. Do not say Daddy-O ever again. Do you hear me? You will regret it if you do ever say it again. Ow, ow, wind cramp. I gotta take a break. You ever deal with wind cramps, Ayumi? Lucia, why don't you sit down and rest? Still have a lot of walking ahead of us. No, thank you. Lucia? Don't worry about her, hero. She doesn't want to listen to us. That's her problem. Gotcha. What's wrong, Lucia? I do not understand why you are helping me, hero, and why you believe my story. No one else does. What is it you see that other humans cannot? Is helping me just an adventure to you? Or do you conceal your true motives? What are you implying, Lucia? Hero's only helping you because he's a nice guy, and that's it. Really, that's not exactly true. What? Hero, you can't mean it. You can't be falling in. No, I won't let you make the biggest mistake of your life. Listen up, Lucia, and listen good. Hero will never be yours. He's mine, mine. Ruby, why are you acting like such a spoiled brat? Hero, why is Ruby so upset at me? Actually, Lucia, there's something else I want to explain to you first. Okay. Both of these sound like they lead to the most cringy bullshit ever. When I was a kid, I have a dream, Lucia. I'm just gonna go when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I spent hours and hours reading all the books in my grandpa's library. They were filled with the most amazing stories, Lucia. My heart would race with excitement. I read about the 4 dragons, about magic cities clashing with moving castles, and about the Dragon Master who saved the world from the evil magic emperor. And when I read those stories, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to journey into the world and have adventures like the ones in those books. I wanted to have such fantastic adventures that someone would write a book about me someday. When I first saw you at the top of the Blue Spire, Lucia, I knew you were going to lead me into the greatest adventure of my life. And you have. You say that you came here to save our world, but you've also changed my life. That's why I'm helping you, Lucia, and that's why I'm going to get you into the Holy City. Why don't you just come out and tell her the real reason, buddy? Please shrimp hard for you, Lucia! I do not understand everything you have told me, hero. But I understand that you are definitely not like other people. You are unique. I'll take that as a compliment, Lucia. Well, the Destiny is still parked in Dalton. I'm guessing that Leo hasn't been bailed out yet. He'll come after us as soon as he's freed. He knows exactly where we're headed. Our best bet is to get into the Illusion Woods. There's no way he can find us in there. Of course, there's a decent chance that we won't be able to find our way out. You knew your way through the woods, Ronfar. I surely don't, my pink pal. I have a gambling buddy in the woods who surely does. Might still be a little upset about all the money I won, but Let's worry about that later. Sure hope this guy will actually help us and not be like, oh hell no, I ain't helping you. Last time we were together, you fleeced me, motherfucking son of a... Well, here's the Illusion Woods, everyone. Because they just can't make a game without some sort of illusion something or other, right? Run for you, mangy dog. Give me the chance to win back my money. Buddy, well, it would bring me infinite pleasure to fit you into the poorhouse again. I'm not here to roll the bones. I want you to show us how to get through the woods. And here's the deal, gambler man. One roll of the dice, you win, and I show you how to enter the woods. I win. You get back every last silver coin you swindled me out of. Now let's roll, Ronfar. Jeez, this guy's not too bright. Has he figured out Ronfar's dice are loaded? How about we not verbalize our thoughts, my pretty peach pet? Thank you very much. Now then, I make the roll, you make the call. Odds or evens? Give me a minute to read the order of the dice. I'm seeing blue. Or is that red? I'm watching you flounder's pretty funny. I have a schedule to keep, so make a choice already. Well, okay, I will go with, odds. Yeah, I'm choosing odds. Odds. Oh no, it's even, yeah. It's even, that's right, yeah. It would have been funny if it was odds and Ronfar's like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. Foresty area that is also maze-like. Never saw that before. Right. Well, how about that? An even number for me, another humiliating loss for you. How do you do that? Let me show you how to get through the woods. The sooner you're out of my sight, the better. I'm not going to do this twice, so watch closely. These thickets block the paths that lead deeper into the woods. Some of the thicket paths lead to dead ends, though. There's no way to tell the difference. You'll just have to explore every path until you find the right one. Thanks, buddy. You've helped us out big time. Well, hero, time to probe the bush. Damn it, Ronfar! Let's get this party started. Ronfar, why do you say things that way? I mean, and you do it intentionally. You know what you're doing. God damn it, Ronfar. Oh, I love the line here. Listen up, soldiers. Our fugitive has been on the run for a short while. She's in here somewhere. I want a low-level search of every birdhouse, doghouse, outhouse, treehouse, henhouse, roadhouse, boathouse, and penthouse within a 2-mile radius. We shall capture this rogue and her cohorts. Your betrayal will never be forgiven, Ronfar. You threw away our friendship to assist the destroyer and her consort in the damnable quest to end our existence. When I find you and your new friends, Ronfar, you shall witness my unbridled anger. I got this one. Don't worry about it. We're good. Well, Leo, sir. I completed my search and found no trace of him. Found nothing, sir. There's no sign no sign that the destroyer was here. Only person we found was a simple woodsman, sir. The girl is here. She's long since gone. destroyer has once again proven more resourceful than I had hoped. Alright, men. Return with me to the Destiny. We're going around to the north side of the woods. So now, we are actually in the Illusion Woods. Woods of Illusion, or whatever. Ah, bird.
Ferocious wind! Power!
Green goblins and or a green goblin and 2 hobgoblins.
Dodge this!
Now there's 2 green goblins.
Ferocious wind!
And Lucia just took off for the hills. Thanks, Lucia.
Such devastation!
Green guy still won. Totally devastated the enemies there. Well, there wasn't even any real threat. And Lucia's like, I'm out. Have fun. Okay.
Ferocious wind! Power! Dodge this!
Yeah, baby,
Okay.
yeah!
Did not mean to AI that.
Ferocious wind!
There we go. Okay, hey Alicia. Catch up with you after we deal with these things. Alright. Is the way? It is not the way. Nope. Dead end. Almost. Almost
Ferocious
started.
wind!
If I had been more focused on the game, it probably would have started me then. Yeah, we're through. Moving on. We got here. Nice finishing blow there, Ruby. Love to see it. Oh, this one has a chest in it. And there's Starlight. Okay. Man, Anisha is just really not sticking around for anything. It's not all that cool, Lucia, but I don't know. So, okay, Lucia has 99 max HP, okay? Wait until Hero gains a level again, and then we'll take a look at her HP.
Ferocious wind! Power! Dodge this! Power! Dodge this!
Okay, that's Ron Park ending level. I was talking about Hero, though. Alright. No problem. Yeah, we're getting pretty close there, too.
Ferocious wind!
Is this the way? No, another trashy chest. Night Crest. So, crests often affect stats and do things like this one teaches poison magic. It also lowers the attack power, but you got this. One target, venomous purple projectile. Now, Hero doesn't have a whole lot of MP, so it's not really gonna be good for him to have that. Ron Bart, with only getting one attack anyways, and not having a whole lot to work with as far as magical attacks, maybe this will be worth having on him for now.
Dodge this!
I screw up and hit the AI thing again. Because I'm like super smart. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, hi there, Ayumi. Oh, hi, cat. Got another section here. What happened to you? You disappeared.
Dodge this!
How do I know you disappeared? Because there was a GDI plus moment, and I had to cover it. You were distracted. Plays distraction dance. Did someone jingle some keys or something? Aww, cat dog cuddly. Aww. Okay, that's sweet. Oh look, that Goblin King is now poisoned. Nice. There's Hero's level. Alright. Now remember, Lucia's max HP was 99 before this level up on Hero. Okay, it still is. I guess she's not yet linked to Hero's level. She does eventually end up with her HP dependent on Hero's level. If I'm remembering correctly, anyways. Didn't we see that as a thing at one point, Amy? Yeah. What I thought. Y'all wanna stop your noises? Not even the fun. Sound nothing like a Pillsbury Doughboy. Maybe that's because nobody's poking your belly. Goblins, if I poke you in the belly, where you go? Well, Lucia's suddenly at the 103 HP. So, yeah, I think it is tied. It just didn't calculate it right away. For some reason. Or another. Because games are strange like that sometimes. Alright, yeah, see ya, Lucia. We got this, no problem. there's the exit to that area.
Hero, what's going on up there? I hear music.
It was great! I've never seen anything as splendid as
Now, to introduce my favorite Lunar character in the entire series.
Wow, that was amazing! She's the most skillful dancer that I've ever seen!
Huh? Well, thank you. That's awfully kind. Say, I haven't seen you before. Well, I look forward to working with you all. My name's Jean.
Jean is, without a doubt, my absolute favorite character in the Lunar series. Yes, I absolutely adore Jessica. She's great. Luna is too, so is Mia. I don't know, it's just, I like Jean. Yep, and I forgot to read that. I'm sorry, I got so caught up in just thinking about, like, hey, yeah, Jean's great. And then I missed a box. Sorry about that. We're a troupe of performers. We travel from town to town and put on spectacular shows. That sounds like a lot of fun, Jean. Don't you think so, Hero? Hero's your name, huh? Well, it's very nice to meet you and your friends. You guys look like you're on a journey. Where are you going, if you don't mind me asking? We're headed for the holy city of Penagulia to speak with the goddess Athena. I hope the goddess can reschedule, because the woods are blocked up ahead. Let me introduce you to Giran, the head of our troop. He'll tell you the whole story. Okay, let's see here real quick. Give me a moment. I want to make sure I don't miss an important item here. Okay, not happening yet. Okay, cool. We're good. So now we just... she wanted to introduce me to Giran. Where are you and your friends headed? Mandoria Plains, huh? Yes, so are we. But we can't go anywhere till we chop down the vines that are blocking the path. Why don't all of you spend the night with us? We always have spare beds on hand. And we love making friends. Now come over here and say hi to Giran. Please, don't be shy. I'm sure he'll like you just as much as I do. Hey, Giran. Howdy, strangers. My name is Giran. I'm in charge of this fine group of performers. It's nice to meet you, although you certainly picked an awful time to show up here. Sorry, Giran. We didn't mean to crash your party. No, that's not what I mean. It's a tangle of vines blocking the path to the plains. We couldn't find a way through them, and it was near dark when we arrived, so we made camp. This is rotten timing, Hero. If Leo followed us into the woods, he'll get here before daybreak. Well, you're certainly welcome to try squeezing through those vines. I have a better idea. Stay with us this evening as our honored guests. We'll clear those vines away tomorrow morning. We'll assist you, of course. As my grandpa says, helping hands are far better than flapping lips. I'll help you too. I bet I can burn through all those dumb vines with my fire breath. I like your spirit, little one. I look forward to seeing your breath. I don't mean to be rude, but I have to go and cool down for a little while. Yes, of course, Jean. Wipe off all that sweat so you don't come down with a cold. Hero, why don't we follow Jean? She's really nice, and I want to talk to her some more. Please? Okay, Ruby. Don't get too excited. She might want a little privacy, you know? Okay, well, that's the blocked spot. Wasn't our choice to spend the night in the woods, but as you can see, we have a little problem. These vines are blocking the exit. Caravan can't get through. We're stuck here for the evening. We tried to cut through the vines. We can go back faster than we can chop. Let's see, where are we for time right now? Okay. There is a scene coming up. I'm not sure if we'll make it before we're in danger of ads. We might. Oh, hello. Isn't it a wonderful evening? I love the feeling of the cool breeze on my skin. There's always a light breeze coming from the valley and flying across the ridge. And it's the time of year when you can smell the wild roses of the Mandaria Plains in the air. I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Did you come here to enjoy the breeze too? Actually, Jane, we just wanted to talk to you. Only if we're not bugging you. Oh, not at all, Hero. Glad you came, because I want to know more about you too. So what'd you like to ask me first? What is the caravan exactly? Now that sounds dumb, but what is it? How do you describe it? How would I describe it? That's a tough question, actually. I guess I'd call a caravan a moving festival spreading joy around the world. It sounds like so much fun, Jean. I'd love to go to a festival every day. Not to complain, but it's a lot more fun to play at a festival than to work at one. Trust me. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me, Hero? How long have you been dancing? How long have you been a dancer, Jean? Thought your moves were amazing. Not that long, Hero. I learned to dance when I joined the caravan a few years ago. God, don't fire your words. Well, honey smack, I have to say that was the best dancing I've ever seen outside of a bar. I hate to disappoint you, but I much prefer to dance with my clothes on. Thank you for the compliment, but just remember that flattery will get you nowhere with me. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me, Hero? What song were you dancing to, Jean? Never heard it before. It's called Oasis Rose. It was written by a musician who fell in love with the blue star. I only dance to it when the blue star is as clear and beautiful as it is tonight. What a neat story. Jean, will you teach me how to dance like you do? I'll be your bestest friend in the world if you do. Please? I'd be happy to teach you how to dance. With your tiny legs, it'd be quite a challenge. Alright, Hero. Now it's my turn to ask you some questions. Like, why are you here in the wood? Why you're here in the woods? Travelers get lost in this forest all the time, and no one explores it at night. Why didn't you just wait until morning to make your way through? Because we're running away from Lord Leo and Althena's guard. They want to... What? You're in trouble with Althena's guard? Jean, are you okay? Way to go, Ruby. The guard and the chosen are always harassing us because we dare to sing and dance. They say the goddess hates us all for what we do. But I know that's not true. If Ivan wasn't so skilled at dealing with them, the caravan would have been shut down. So now we're always careful to avoid performing near towns where the chosen are present. You guys can stay with us for as long as you like. I'm sure Givan will allow it if I ask. Thank you, Jean. We can't do that. I promised Lucia that I would take her to Penagulia and to meet the goddess. Hero is correct. I must speak to Athena as soon as possible. Watching your dance every day is tempting. My emerald-haired watching you dance every day is tempting, my emerald-haired vixen. But I go where Hero goes. Hero needs me by his side for moral support and good advice. He'd die if I left him. I'm really impressed with your positive attitudes. You make me believe that you guys could take on the guard and win. I don't like the thought of any of you guys fighting. I don't like it when anyone fights. Lucia, look out! What in the goddess's name is that? Hold on, Lucia. Oh. Get out of the way, hero. No! And she kicks it the crap out of that thing. Literally. The constant sound of crickets at this part drives you nuts. You alright, Lucia? Yes. Yes, I'm alright. Thank you. Once again, I would really like to know what this thing is and where it came from. You never told us you do karate, Jean. That was even cooler than your dancing. My body just moved before I knew what was happening. Jean? Did you hurt yourself when you attacked the monster? I want you guys to promise me that you'll never, ever mention what you just saw. What? Why don't you want us telling people about how you saved Lucia? I just don't. Please keep this to yourselves. Please. Like, Jean is a badass, okay? She's pretty, she's a badass, she's a great dancer. Yeah, but she doesn't want the badass part getting spread around. Why? You'll all see that later. Eventually. I don't understand at all, Hero. Jean saved Lucia's life. She wants us to forget about it? Everyone has their secrets to keep, pretty kitty. And I intend to respect Jean's privacy. I'm with Ruby on this one. Totally confused. What's Jean trying to hide? Body has forgotten. Or my mind has forgotten. My body remembers everything. It still burns inside of me. Just as he said it would. Little flashback on Jean's past here. Why do you run from us, Jean? Wherever you may go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul now thirsts for blood, and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Jean. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. No. No. Part of my life is over. I'm a dancer now. A dancer. Good morning, Lucia. Did you sleep well? Yes, Hero, I did. Hey, where's Ronfar? He can't still be asleep, but we hear him snoring. Hey guys, about time you all decided to crawl out from under the bed sheets. Good morning, Ronfar. Wait a minute, something's different about you. Did you get a new bandana or something? I'm looking even studlier than usual, aren't I? Thanks for noticing, pretty kitty. Not a change of headwear, however. I just got back from Athena Spring. There's a hot spring smack dab in the middle of the woods! Strange but true, my feathered friend. A very old building, very hot water. I highly recommend that you guys go soak till you shrivel. Your muscles will thank you. Yeah, Hero, let's go! It's always fun to play in the water. Lucia, would you like to come and soak with us? Yes, Hero. Sounds like it will be very enjoyable. Come on, Hero, let's go! Okay, let's see if we can get through this quick. And actually, if we need to snooze, we'll snooze. Life Jewel! Please remember that men and women cannot bathe together. It's naughty! Forbidden. So then, gents to the left and ladies to the right, if you please. Remember, no mixed bathing. Forbidden, because naughty. Lucia, you can't go into this bath, remember? You have to use the other one. What about you, Ruby? Right here. get wet. Wait, Ruby, you can't go into this bath either. Oh well, Ruby's never listened to me before, so I doubt she's gonna start now. Have a good soak, Lucia. See you in a little while. Alright. The title of the stream, everyone. Wow! This water feels so good! Take that, hero! Better cut it out, Ruby. Or I'll be forced to splash you back. That's exactly what I want you to do! Alright, you asked for it. Words, I hereby declare water war. Alright, Buster, no one squirts water in my eye and gets away with it. Huh? Lucia! Blush. Okay, this is great. Just watch. I love this. This is so funny.
Hero, look away! You're being rude! I know Grandpa Gwen taught you better manners than this!
I don't understand. What's all the commotion about?
Well, you're on the wrong side, Lucia.
If you can't shut your eyes, I'll do it for you! Ouch!
I still can't believe you did that, Lucia. You know shame. Okay, in 3 minutes, we have 3 minutes of ads starting up. We have those 3 minutes because that stops the pre-rolls for an hour. And we renew that every hour with another 3 minutes of ads. So during those 3 minutes, it's a great time to use the washroom, grab a drink, grab a snack, spend some time with fur baby, or anything else you may need or want to take care of. Once we get to the ad break, actually, I'll probably do that once I'm done reading this part here. What I normally do. I will be going to a BRB scene so that anyone who's not subscribed won't miss anything of the game. Why are you upset, Ruby? I wanted to join you in Hero. Why am I upset? You walked into the bath with all your no-no parts showing. Girls don't show their no-no parts to boys until they get married. Are you saying that Hero and I should get married? No, I'm saying you need to keep your clothes on. Especially in front of Hero. I still don't understand, Ruby. How can I take a bath without removing my clothes? Hero, will you please explain to Lucia why she can't show the world her stuff? Actually, Ruby, I'd rather just go back to the caravan and find a really big bandage. Be that way, Hero. Yeah, Ruby really scratched him up good. Alright, so we're still about a minute or more away from the ads actually starting, but I'm going to go ahead to the BRB scene right now and give you all a little extra time on this one, and also give me a little extra time. So I will see you all on the other side of the... And we're back from the ads. I know I was a little bit late on that one. I was dealing with a little bit of coughing. Needed to get a quick drink in, clear my throat. But, we're good now. All good. We're gonna keep going now, and, let's see what we have coming up. Go back to everyone. Oh! And someone's screaming. You must have heard that, hero. That scream came from the clearing. Come on. Oh, this is new. Usually it's me making the Earth move for a lucky lady. What in Althena's name? Of course you would say that, right? My friends, get on. The hole's too dark. Can't see anything down there. That was the same critter you wailed on last night, Gene. Ronfar, Gene, what happened? We heard a scream and came as fast as we could. You remember the monster that attacked Lucia last night? He just made another appearance. Snatched almost everyone in the caravan. Let's hike into that hole and put that overgrown weed out by the roots. You know? Let's hurry, Gene. Your friends are still alive, I'm sure of it. There's no way the monster can survive if we fight it together. You're not a fight, hero. Here. Gene, these are your friends' lives at stake. Don't go, hero. I can't go. You don't need my help. Dang, Gene. Last night you saved Lucia with your girl. I told you to forget about that, and I meant it. I'm sorry. I'm dancing now, Ruby. I don't fight anymore. No, Gene. You are a fighter. I don't know why you're trying to deny your abilities, Gene. I honestly don't want to know. I was taught to respect other people's privacy, and I respect yours. None of that matters at all right now. We all know what matters. We all know that you can help us do something about it. You can help my friends?
Do I go into the light, Robert?
No, you do not go into the light. This is a fascinating discussion, hero. Those people are gonna be mulch if we don't hurry up. Make the right choice, Gene. It's not as easy as you make it sound, hero. Of course I want to help you, hero. I do. Okay, fine. After you, buddy. I was afraid you'd say that. And Gene stops. Hey, are you coming? I'm coming with you. Gene. Ever since I joined the caravan hero, I've been trying to forget my past. Now I realize that I can't run from it anymore. I have to face it and accept it. I have the power to save Kidan and my friends. And I'm going to use it. Thank you, hero. Thank you for making me realize what's important. Let's go. Into the hole. Okay. Let me check the setup here. You know, so fun little thing about Gene. Right now, all the way at the back. She doesn't need to be anywhere else. We don't have to worry about how far away the enemies are from her, or anything like that. Okay. There. There. Good. No! Get back up there. Sure, yeah, looks good enough to me. Alright. Yeah, you'll see why Gene doesn't have to worry about how far away enemies are. Alright. And I'll even target the farthest away. She throws the fan. We'll slow it down a little so you can see that better. Yeah. She don't move. She doesn't have to. We still got the same enemies from the previous two areas. Only this time, we have an extra party member. So our damage output has increased. Now, as we discovered with Ronfar with the Poison Dart, all these are weak to poison, right? Moth Dance. Sleep. So basically anything that'll inflict a status will, along with damage, will deal more damage.
Wanna dance?
And of course, Goblin King, as we found out, very, very susceptible to poison.
Yeah!
And of course, as you have already figured out, these are not singing variety of Goblin Kings. And they don't even look as fabulous as David Bowie. So... they're 0 for 2 on that, aren't they? You see how quickly this area ends? We're here. Here it is. Help us, please. Be careful, Gene. This creature is incredibly strong. No monster has the strength of the Shadow Dragon. Plantella!
I'm a fire in my laser!
Fire away! Fire. Oh, sword. You want to start applying some HP regen to everyone, and I'm gonna have Gene start with the herb on Ronfar, because yeah, I didn't realize how low Ronfar's HP is.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Power.
Work on getting Ronfar and everyone set, get everyone set up with a regen before we actually get into the fight.
Heal! Althena's blessing.
Here I come!
Heal! Happy hour!
And that's the last one that needs to be applied here.
Here I come!
Heal! Happy hour!
And now the real fight can begin. Sword. So, let's see. That isn't expensive. This, it's best to have Jean just attacking.
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah!
So as anyone who was here during Lunar 1 will remember the boss fights, they generally followed pretty much had the same routine for them. Setup, the regeneration, main character keeps hitting with a hard ability, everyone else does whatever will do the most damage for them, healer heals when needed.
Dodge this!
If there is
Althena's blessing.
if anyone has the ability to boost attack or defense, that gets used early on. Stuff like that. You know. That was just how it played out for almost every boss fight. Honestly,
Dodge this!
it's very much it's
Happy
pretty much the same
hour.
thing for Lunar 2.
Power.
So, now we get to the meat of the fight. And we have a moment where Ron can actually hit the dice. Let's just see if the dance act will do more damage.
Wanna dance?
Okay, yeah, the
this.
dances are causing
Lady Luck, be
more
kind.
total damage. At least the sleep one is, so we'll keep that going. And Ronfar's anger dice did have a increased damage to it. So we definitely want to anger dice when possible. However, the enemy is now doing
Wanna dance?
an attack that can hit everyone
Dodge
as well.
this! Althena's blessing.
Power.
So it might get just a little bit tighter. And there's the true form. Hello. There's a woman in that plant.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Snake eyes. That sucks.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Power. Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Hero has one more post sword that he can do. Oh, that hurt.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Wanna
MP's
dance?
getting a bit low here.
Dodge this! Althena's blessing.
Wanna dance?
This better end soon.
Lady Luck be kind.
There it is. 420. A plant boss, okay? And you get 420 experience. And what happened to the boss when it died? It went up in flames. You put that together. You do the math. It died to napalm shot and went up in flames. 420 experience. Yep, we blazed it. Saved our lives. Thank you so much, everyone. Gee, I didn't know you could fight like that. You're the coolest dancer of all time. Well, thank you. I never believed that I could use my fighting skill to help instead of hurt. I helped my friends. I saved their lives. It felt wonderful. Ah, sunlight. It's so dark in that creepy cave, I feel like I've come back to life. Well, Ronpart, I hope you're reborn a little more serious. Thank you, Hero. Convincing me to help. I'm sorry it took so long to realize you were right. Then, thank you for taking care of me and treating me as if I was your own child. What's the matter, Jean? You say such kind things, but you sound so sad. I've decided that I'm going to leave the caravan for a while. I thought about doing this sooner. I just didn't have the courage. I've been running away from my past since the moment you found me, Divan. I believed that I could forget all that had happened to me and learn to find happiness. The hero on the other showed me how wrong I was. He showed me that I can't embrace the future without reconciling the past. That's why I have to go. Are you really worried that I would be angry at you, Jane? Do you remember what I said when we found you and when you joined the caravan? I said that the caravan was your new family, that you were my new daughter. What kind of parent would I be if I didn't let you pursue this chance of redemption? Thank you, Divan. First place I'm headed is the city of Meridia. I want to meet with Blue Master Law, the greatest martial artist in the world. Of course, if anyone can help you hone your skills, it's him. I'll use these skills to slay the demons of my past and liberate my soul from shame. You know how much I care for Jean. Promise me that you'll help her on her quest. Of course, Divan. Goodbye, Divan. Goodbye, Jean. Don't be afraid to come back and visit us on your journeys. Okay. I'm starting to feel a bit tired and throat's feeling a little scratchy. So we're gonna have to cut this one short. Shorter than I had wanted. I definitely wanted to get through the next area and get next character, but I'm feeling it in my throat. I really need to stop. I'll finish up this little bit in this area here, and then we'll be wrapping up.
Please save the game.
You know what? You're right, Karu. You are right. I haven't done that in a good while. In fact, I don't think I've done it at all since starting. I have not. And I got down to very low on MP. Look at that. HP was getting down a bit in that boss fight. You know, if I hadn't put on the extra 3-4 levels onto Hero and Ronfar before the stream, I might not have had the levels to survive like this. And I've been taken all the way back. Thinking of... Now I'm just like, oh shit, that was close. Okay, just got a bromide for Jean. We're gonna look at this before we end here. Jean's bromide 2, the start.
Happy hour!
You know what? It should be happy hour right now that I realize. You know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. It got close, but I'm okay. There we go. I love that smile on her face. I love how happy she looks there. That is great. Hey. So yeah, just to be extra certain. Okay, there, save. Oh. I make it a point while playing to get every bromide. I've already done it off stream, but like, I want you all to see every single bromide. Hello, Yumi. I'm getting ready to wrap up. I've been feeling a bit of a in my throat. And Taru here reminded me to save, and that's when I realized I had not saved the entire time. I had not saved the entire time during this stream. There you go, Yumi. Awesome. I didn't even have to ask you to do that. Y'all, make sure you go check out Barrel Goddess. The wonderful Barrel Goddess, Taru Kami. She's cool. She's fun to watch and hang out with. Great to chat with. Taru's cool. Taru. Anyways, yeah. I had not saved the entire time during this stream, Yumi. Until Taru reminded me to save. And that boss got kind of close. So I just had that moment of going, of like feeling how close the end, things were to being bad. And now I'm feeling the relief of it not having gone bad. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap up here. Let's go ahead. Did we give a shout out to Mary Ali earlier? No, it doesn't look like we did. We definitely got Jade from the raid. So let's get Mary Ali, and let's get Kai as well. I'll take care of Kai, you get Mary. Alright. So instead of moving on into the next area like I had originally planned for today, I am going to end here to let my throat have some rest. Okay, just give me a moment. I will switch the scene here. There we go. Now just quickly close the launcher that I got to deal with there. Okay. Alright, everyone, thank you very much for coming to hang out. Anyone who lurk, we appreciate. I appreciate, like, anyone who truly cares about what they're doing as a VTuber or as a streamer will always be appreciative of our lurkers. So, we've got all that fish slap. Fish slap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Yumi. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna quickly find a raid target here. Thank you for coming by, Taru. It's good to see ya. Very good to see. Now let's see here. I can see that the Resi is live. With the letter. Let's see if there's anyone we haven't gone to in a longer time. You know, actually, it has been a while since we've raided Kai. So we're gonna take it over to Ninja Kai VT, who's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. Double check spelling, make sure I am not screwing something up. Good, that is correct there and ready to go when we get to that. Before we raid out, few important messages. Of course, there's going to be a watch party over in the Nut House Discord on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central, and we'll be watching Elf. There's the link to the Discord right there. Thank you, Ayumi. You can find me over on Kyanko_VT's channel on Thursday, starting at 2 p.m. And I'll be there for a few hours playing Borderlands, as long as Kyanko's able to get out of work at a good time to be able to stream. And then this Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, we're going to continue Shantae Half Genie Hero. Looking forward to that one for sure. I love that game. And I just love Shantae. Like, you know, that basically just... It's a situation of, we love Shantae in this house. That's not a suggestion or a request or anything. That's like, that is what we do here. I'm telling you. Alright. So, there we go. That's taken care of. Let's get the Twitter Blue Sky links out there. Coming up before too long, there will be a third Christmas art drop. This one will be the Game Crazy instead of Gina. And also, where you'll hear about anything important coming up. You can also find any of this information on Discord if you're there, but if you're not there, then you've got Twitter or Blue Sky. Follow me there, and you'll be kept up to date on when I'm going to stream. You'll see art drops, especially on Twitter. Anything else that's big coming up, I will make sure everyone knows there. In fact, I am hoping that I'll be able to make a big announcement within this week when I hear back that from Azura, Stella, that the project is done. Because then I'll have to do something big with that. Very big. You'll find out what it is when I announce it. Anyways, let's see. Now we're done with that. YouTube, yes, YouTube, where I store all the VODs. I archive my VODs there so that they are, you have them. You can watch them even after Twitch has said, okay, I've been here long enough, throw it away. I don't throw them away. And I save them there. So you can go there, watch anything from as far back as when I started as a flesh tuber. Yes, I've still got some of that there, so... Actually, I got it all the way back to where I did some streaming without being on a camera when I was on the PS4. I've got some of those on there. Still, so... check them out. See if you like anything of the old stuff, It's always fun to look back on. With that all said, I shall ask for the message from Ayumi. Not the raid messages, the message. Because it's something that we don't hear often enough in our lives. We should be able to hear it more. It should be heard more by all of us. And that's why I make sure you get to hear it from me here. And that's a reminder that every single one of you is important. Every single one of you matters. Darn it, you're all loved. As always, there's no exception to this one. Not even to prove the rule. It's true, Ayumi. I'm just having fun with it, okay? But, let's get the raid messages out there now, and we are going to get ready to raid a Ninja Kai of ET. Dude's a bro. Dude's a bro. A real bro. I appreciate him. So, if you are not subscribed, you got that first message up there to copy and be ready to paste it and send it out when we raid. If you are subscribed, well, the second one's special for you that you can use. But if you want to use the non-subscriber message, that is up to you to do, and I have no problem with it. So I hope to see some of you stopping by over in Kyonko's stream on Thursday if that happens. It'd be great to see you come to hang out with us as we go through Borderlands. And other than that, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central. More Shantae Half Genie Hero. I look forward to seeing you then. And of course, until then, keep it nutty, y'all. I'll see you next time.